Hi Sunshine Sparkle Faces, it's me, Princess Jules. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys so much. I apologize for not being very active on YouTube. I have my reasons why, and I think I'll explain it in a different video. But today I really want to talk about the most like annoying thing ever about being trans is getting clocked. I posted a status on Facebook yesterday saying I got clocked, and people thought I actually got like punched in the face or something. No, I didn't get punched in the face yet. So getting clocked means you're being figured out as someone knows who you really are. They know that you were born a boy, they knew that you were born a woman, you know, getting figured out. What is that annoying sound right now? So yesterday I was hanging out with my gay friend named Jonathan Dillon. He's a super fab. If you ever see him on the street, say hi to him. So he like wears makeup. He's very flamboyant. You know, he got his Louis bag. He got his lip gloss lips. He's super wonderful. Anyways, I was hanging out with him and I bought these new shoes. They're like really strappy. You strap them around your ankles and your leg, and they're like heels. So I'm like, how tall am I now? I don't know. They're like 4 inches like high. I'm 5'6". I can't do the math. 6 and 4. I'm 5'10". Oh god, that's embarrassing. So anyways, I buy these shoes and I'm walking, and then the strap like it falls down. So I'm like, crap, I need to like tie them up again. So I'm like, I need to sit somewhere. We're on the street. We're on Robson Street. So I stop at a bus stop. I sat down on the chair, and there's this one woman like sitting like right beside me, and then she looks at me. She smiles. And then she looks up and she sees Dylan like walking around the corner, and here's this super wonderful fab gay boy walking around like you know, like super like girly, and she looks at me, she's like, oh my god, you're so sexy, I thought you were a lady. And I was like, what? I could not believe she said that. I looked up at Dylan and he's like giving me the look like, holy crap. And she was so clueless. Like, she honestly thought I was a man, and that bitch clocked me, and I was like so mortified. I was so embarrassed. I was like, why is this happening to me? Like, this is 4 years of my transition. This should not happen. I need to breathe. Just give me a moment. So after that, I got up and I like walked away, and I was like, Jonathan, did that really just happen? He's like, yeah, I think it did. It was like, oh, I couldn't believe that happened. But yes, I'm over it. You know, I am 5'6", but when I wore those heels, I was like 5'10", so I was a very tall Asian girl. And plus, I was wearing like a sleeveless dress, so my sleeve tattoo was showing. And I think there's multiple factors that, you know, clued her into knowing that I wasn't born a woman. I think it was my tattoos. I was very tall, and you know, I don't want to blame Jonathan for this, but she looked at me, she just smiled, and then she looked up, she saw Jonathan, and then she looked back at me. I thought she put like 2 and 2 together. She's like, hey, there's this super like feminine, flamboyant gay boy, and is this another gay boy kind of? So it's just like, I almost felt like I got clocked by association, like guilty by association. Damn you, Jonathan. No, I was just joking, but yeah. It didn't really bother me that much because I know that she was coming from a good place, but still, like, you know, I guess I do look like a man. Like, I feel like I need to talk to you guys about getting clocked and being trans and how I feel about it. I think in some instances it's really hurtful because you're trying so hard, you know, to be in the right body, and you know, when people view you as something different, it's very hurtful to me. And you know, I feel like I need to come back down to earth. I need to come down and realize that, you know, I wasn't born a woman. You know, I was born trapped in the wrong body, and I feel like, you know, it's not realistic to think that I'm 110%, that I'm super passable. I don't think I should have that mentality. I feel like I should come down and realize that, you know, I'm 80%, and I should be okay with that. And when I'm okay with that, you know, I wouldn't take it so harsh, and it wouldn't affect me so much. So if you're trans and people clock you, I feel like you need to accept the fact that, you know, it's a reality, that it's not realistic to consider yourself super passable. You know, no matter what, there will always be someone who knows about tea. And I feel like, you know, us as trans women, we need to, you know, be strong, and we have to kind of embrace that almost. You know, it's sad, but what can you do? In some cases, it's really bad, because I got clocked in Hawaii and I was literally so mortified. I was bawling my eyes out in my hotel room, It was so sad. Long story short, I was in an elevator, 3 black guys, 2 black girls, me and my friend Kyle. We walked into the elevator and the black guy was like, that's a dude, that's a man, that's a man, and started laughing. And here we are in an elevator going up to the 30th floor, and here I am sweating my freaking face off. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. This can't, I can't function. I was like turning red. I was like I can't believe this is happening in this small square elevator. Literally, this guy was like, that's a man, and they were laughing at me, and it was so mortifying. They walked out and they chuckled and they laughed at me, and it was just like the worst experience ever. You know, you feel like less than, you feel so unworthy, and I think it's not fair. Like, I was in the wrong body. Why do I have to be, you know, attacked like this? Why do I have to be punished over and over for something that I have no control over? I know I'm trying to put a strong face on. I don't want to cry. It's just, you know, it's just hurtful sometimes. It really, really is when people don't see you as you are. And I feel like, you know, if you ever see a trans person on the streets, you should just, you know, keep your thoughts to yourself and not make fun of anyone. You know, I'm not going around and be like, oh honey, you should see that pimple on your forehead. This is fresh makeup, I'm not gonna cry. Oh yeah, and for those little teenage girls out there who, you know, make fun of me and laugh at me in front of their boyfriends and get their friends laugh at me too, please honey, you wish you were as hot as me, honey. Bye. Guess what, Jerry Springer, I'm a man. It's joking.